Alright, we are changing out the EGR valve in our 2008 Dodge Durango. So far I have these clips already came out. I used one of these with a, what size is that? Half? I think it's a half. I don't know.
Okay.
To take out these screws.
Okay.
So these two screws I'm just
Put
going
those
to in my
aside.
pocket. And then this just kind of pops off right here.
Well, yeah.
You have to unscrew this.
Yep.
To make it
and
come off, and this pops off too. So this whole piece pops off by itself.
It comes right out.
Comes right out. Put it right down here. Now this is where the air filter?
Yes.
Yes. So there's a piece, where's the flashlight? Right underneath here.
Okay.
That apparently just pops off with a screwdriver.
And what did you use?
We just used a screwdriver.
A big screwdriver, long one. Probably about 12 inches.
You have to pop it off. So that comes off.
Yep.
And then this needs to come out too, this whole entire piece right here.
Sweet.
And this is what again, please?
Air filter.
The air filter?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna pause. Go.
So now I think what we need to do is we need to loosen this clip from what we saw. Loosen this clip right here and then take off I'm not sure how to loosen it, so let me figure out how to loosen it. So these are the screws that came with. These are the parts that you're going to be attaching with it. So this is the part that we're going to be replacing. This is the new piece. This is the old piece right here. You can tell exactly where it goes actually.
Yeah,
this is where the plug goes in.
What about the bottom?
The bottom, this is where that goes.
Okay.
And this is where some of these pieces will go right here.
Where are we putting that thing?
We're going to put it right down here, right here.
Okay.
It goes right here. It attaches, this is actually, nothing's attached to this, so
okay.
I don't think anything's supposed to be attached to it. This is what'll attach right there. We'll have to loosen these.
And
unattach this. It seems really easy, so.
How hard can it be? We got 3 eyes.
Alright, now we're going to unclip this. Just get a screwdriver.
Just wedge it out. It's all the way over? Yeah, that's good.
And then it just unclips. That's going to
Easy
sit
money.
right there.
Good job.
Now we got to unscrew these. And this is a little more on the difficult side, but we can figure this out. Maybe. Alright. We had to pause to find the right extension. It wasn't long enough, so we found the right extension. We got this long piece right here. It's like, I think, a 10 millimeter for these screws. So we're going to unscrew those.
Yeah.
There's one screw. Alright, I had to take the long extension off to get to this screw because of the spot it was in, but I had to finesse it in there, so now I will unscrew it. Oh. Maybe. I had to switch from one of those things to a
Electric ratchet?
Yeah, electric ratchet to one of these manual ratchets. So
yeah.
There we go.
Sweet.
This does take a little bit of time. You just kind of gotta finesse it a little bit.
Yeah.
Alright, now we got a right part for it. Let's see. Okay.
You can't move it? Hold on.
Oh, no, it's a little hard.
It's okay. Hold on. We're going to bring out technology. There you go.
Bar of persuasion tool. Alright, let's see.
Okay.
Let's see if this works. Okay.
Is it moving?
Yes, it is.
Okay, sorry.
All right, let's see.
Heck yeah.
Still takes a little bit of time.
Got it.
All right. Okay.
Oh, did you tighten it?
No.
Oh.
Okay. Now. All right, I got that screw out of there. I'll do that. Now there is a piece that sits against it that I will show you once I get this screw the rest of it out. Being a little finicky. Had to loosen the rest of it by hand because the drill got stuck. But it's okay. Alright, so here's the screw. There's a piece down here that will be coming off as soon as we get the rest of it off. See, it comes off a little bit right here. This is one of the pieces that we'll be replacing.
Oh, okay.
It comes with it. It's one of these. It's that big one right here.
Okay.
So here's this.
Okay.
Alright, here's it. This one I need to switch. Oh, I need to take it off and switch it.
Okay.
There. Now it should be going the right way. A little bit more. I think taking the screws out is what takes more time. Got it. Alright, here's another screw. Sit that in there. And this one, on the other side, it's behind this little belt piece, so we kind of got to finesse it more.
What's that?
It's right there.
Right here?
Yeah,
Oh, it goes onto that.
yeah,
Look, it kind of moves now.
yeah. It doesn't move. We just
So-
gotta make sure I get it in the right spot. So after you get the first screw off, you can actually take this, pick this up, and kind of spin it a little bit, so you can reach it a little better. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right. And this just take time to get this screw out. Make sure when you're taking these screws out, you hold this piece and don't lose it. I mean, it doesn't really matter, we're gonna replace it anyway, but you just don't want it stuck in your car and something rattling in your hood when you're driving down the road.
You need to explain to them why your husband's not doing this. Go ahead.
Why my husband's not doing this?
Yeah.
Because he is blind.
I have the knowledge. It's just getting there, and I just can't see it. So, luckily, you know, I have a good partner. As I call other people, tell them, is my hero.
We work well as a team.
Yeah.
If he tells me what to do, I can do it. If I need manpower, he's manpower.
Yeah.
But
We
I'm
tell
the
each
eyes.
other what to do all the time. That's what makes it great.
Yes. Something like this, we work well as, because
Yeah.
he knows more about this than
Yeah.
I do, but I can kind of.
Example. Can you hold that? Are you asking me or telling me? Can you just hold it, please? Oh, there you go. Now you asked me. Thank you.
Here we go. We got it. See, that was a little rusty. See that? That's probably why it was saying it was bad.
Yeah.
Look at that piece. This piece is supposed to look.
Oh,
like,
yeah. Let's see that.
like this.
Yeah.
See that? It's supposed to look like
It's a
that.
little prettier.
Yeah. So this is the bad piece. We'll set this right here.
Hold
So this
on,
piece comes off too,
and I
right
will
here.
show them.
Nope, this piece doesn't come off.
Hold on, I'll show them what it looks like inside of the pieces that. Oop,
That's where the
where's the hole?
right there.
I can't
That's
see
right
that.
there. It's right there.
Oh, down.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's where the other piece goes, and those two screws screw in right there, right there.
And then the other one's right here. I can't
Here,
see.
just
What
pick
do
the phone up. It's okay. Pick the phone up.
Hold on. Let's pause.
Okay, so this is where the other piece goes in.
Yeah.
It's gonna go in right here.
They show inside the
That's where it's
orifice.
That's where it's going to attach.
Right inside there. Has it, and then we can look at it too.
So the inside of that, it's a little dark, but you can tell hasn't really been looked at for a while.
Okay.
Sweet.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh, so we can
So-
go get new ones or.
We can actually use these old screws because what you're looking for on the screws is the thread. If you can see the thread, if the thread's still good, they can still be used.
Yeah.
I know they look a little bit old and rusty, but
Let's see.
they're still salvageable, and I
You
think
can
we're going
put
to try
them
to use
together
them.
like this to kind of get a better view.
Yeah.
See how they still look healthy, they still look strong. That's the problem with America today. Everybody thinks everything needs to be new or it's no good. Not true.
Nope.
So,
But now this piece actually came with two new the bottom screws.
Yeah.
The first two screws that we took out, so we'll use these new ones.
plus,
But it didn't come with smaller ones.
if you look at these ones and show them those other ones, those darker ones, bring them over and compare them. I mean, why are they so dark and handsome? Well, if you look down here, where's that hole at? Right here? No, right here. No. Where's it at?
Right there.
Oh, right there. So, you see how this is right on the engine block? It's cooking all day. Even though the heat is still coming up here, it's just using whatever the device is spitting into it. It's not mounted on, a constant heat source all the time. Even though it gets hot and comes up here, just to transfer heat alone, that's why you get your emissions and so on and so on. So anyway, try to, like, everyone wants to be green and recycle. Well, why don't you be green and recycle these too? So, all right.
So we're showing you. Hold on, I gotta zoom out. We're showing you the old part versus the new part. You can tell there's a huge difference in the color and how it looks. So hopefully this will fix whatever problem that we have. Yeah, inside there I can actually see the inside. This one I can't see anything in there. It's so black. What happens is when it's faulty, when it goes bad, it doesn't exhaust
See, look
how it's
inside
supposed to, so it just turns black,
there.
all kinds of
Inside
smoke.
The other one.
Inside here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then inside this one, see
Yeah.
how just the difference.
Yeah.
So this is just a
Eventually
little part
that-
that doesn't cost very much, that needs to be replaced every great once in a while.
Copper looking brass piece in there, it eventually wears out, so these things start leaking and you get your warning light and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So,
And this piece only costs about, like, say, 50
yeah.
bucks
not
at
even that.
AutoZone, maybe. It doesn't cost too much, so it's not an expensive fix. It's just a little bit time consuming. So
And if you have the time and your partner is willing to help you, it goes a long ways, because $50 replacing it, our time, even if it took all day, I mean, if you got a Saturday that you're going to go fishing because you have to, take a time and change your car part. Save yourself thousands of dollars. And plus, it's very educational for yourself, and it's something that your kids can look up to you and say, wow, my blind stepdad and my mom changed a car part. It was amazing. So anyway, there you go.
All right, what we're gonna do, we're gonna try to hand tighten just a little bit to kind of get it in place. So we gotta get it. Let you hold that so I can tighten it for you. It needs to come. Nope, it needs to come down.
Come down. Oh,
This
you know
needs to
why?
go
Because
down.
I think I have it on the bottom. Look at,
Here, let me
look
see.
at. I'm gonna push the bottom bolt in. There you go. Now go. Where's the filter?
Right
Okay.
here. It's right here.
Put the filter on the bottom. Got this. There you go. Now start yours.
Nope, down, down, down. Right,
There.
kind of. Okay, I need it to come this towards me. I need this place to come towards me.
Like
nope,
that
nope,
way?
Nope, here, just pause it.
Like that.
Pause it, please. All right, so we have these kind of little hand tightened in there, and they're not complete and tightened, just to give us a little more wiggle room. What we're going to do now is we're going to put these bottom ones in, and we're going to put this piece in. So you put these
What
screws,
piece?
this little piece that goes right down there.
Does it matter what direction it goes?
No.
Yes.
Well, yes, it does. It has to fit. It has to fit
Let me
over
see.
the top right there. It has
You
to go that
see
way.
how it's not perfectly shaped? There's a little bit more roundness to the top. It goes like that upward.
So with this piece, there's a little lip. If you guys can see the little lip,
Yep.
right, the little ring, it has to come. Let me see the old piece. Let me see the old piece, the old part. It's got to sit just like this over the piece. So this is going to be facing against the where you're attaching it to.
Yeah, that little indent or rib, whatever
Yeah.
you want to call it, comes when it goes up against
Yes.
that.
Okay. So now we're going to put this down
Let me see something.
under here.
Hold on. Go.
So there is, you guys can see this, on the circle around, you can see a little tiny circle inside the circle. I don't know if that explains it well enough. Okay. So that is where this lip was sitting against that piece. So this lip will go, it'll sit in here, the lip's facing this way. It will sit in there just like this.
Okay.
Just like that. Gotta get that over the bolt. Come on. There it goes. Once that piece goes over the bolts, we can hand tighten it. So we got the bolts right here. A little tightened. This one, I'll tighten a little bit more. Okay, now let's do this one.
It's done.
Okay, that one is, the screw is tightening. Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. So now
tighten the okay.
We'll get these ones tightened. Oh, maybe. Oh, I might need an extension actually. Or maybe not. This hose is in the way.
Here we go. Is it working?
No.
So you have to do.
This isn't even gonna work, babe. I can't.
You're unloosening.
I'm not trying. Okay, so use a ratchet to tighten up this. Tighten up. You think it's good? So we got the part replaced. We got both sets of screws screwed in here. We got these two back here screwed in. Yep. Nice, not moving. So now we'll get this needs to clip in right here. Yes, this, right there. Make sure that red piece goes back so where it doesn't come off. So it's nice that's clipped in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're gonna put the air filter back in. It goes this way?
Yeah.
Yes. It kind of sits in here, kind of like right there.
Yeah.
Now there is a piece that goes down here, it needs to clip in.
Just push.
There we go. Now we got screws that needs to go. They need to get unscrewed, but I think we need to put that back on first. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so then, all right. Does this sit here?
Yep. Remember that little plug goes in on top.
Get this out of the way.
No, remember right here. It goes under and clips. Like you gotta lift this up and pass it.
So it's got to go underneath and clip in. So once that clips in, we can set this down. Make sure this fits over here. Okay, and then I'll screw that in a minute. Make sure this just sits. This gets clipped in.
Yep.
Does it just?
There you go.
All right, now let's get this screw back in. Pause it. Alright, now we gotta get the screws right here, so we'll need the ratchet. Alright, now we're gonna tighten the screws.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, alright.
Right there. These things.
Alright. Gotta get all these clipped
Make
on.
sure your filter's in first before you screw everything back together.
Gotta make sure the filter's in the right way. If it's not, this piece does not fit.
Yeah.
So now let's attach this back together. Watch your fingers. There. stubby.
Stub.
Alright, that's tightened. Now we'll get the screws back on with a 13 millimeter. Let me get it going first. Make sure it's got to make sure they're centered or they will not go in right. Now this hose, always remember to make sure the hose gets touched. Alright, and that's it. That's how we replaced our EGR valve in our 2008 Dodge Durango.